don't put your sweats on for me, yeah. Cause I got the plug, I'll make it call for green. Oh, I'm talking late night for ya. Let me lay a great time on ya. Don't hesitate, no, don't ya, no. Just say you will come through and chill, oh chill. Just say you will come through and chill. Said I wanna love all night, singing. Yeah. Said I wanna love all night. We out here dripping in finesse. It don't make no sense.
Cheers.
Cheers to motherfucking Wet Wednesdays.
Cheers to Wednesday, man. Let me just say, shout out to V, who's about to hold it down today, cause I am like in La La Land.
Alright, so technically there's a lot, but then there's nothing really going on right now. So this is when you gotta just pull from what you got.
Right.
So
And talk some real life-ish.
first things first, I need to say that I haven't really been in tune with TV lately. It's been a while. We've had a little disconnection. So, but I still couldn't get away from all of the drama that's going on right now in Love and Hip Hop.
Yes, I'm going to get a fresh reaction because I haven't seen Love and Hip Hop. I used to go to V's house just to watch and catch up on Love and Hip Hop. So since I haven't been watching that or Black Ink, Chicago Ink, Everybody's Ink.
Oh, I missed that.
I like when V tells me the story and we get my natural reaction. So put me up on it.
Can't. So there's a lot of shit going on. First and foremost, do you remember Lyrica from Love and Hip Hop Hollywood?
I was a fan of Lyrica and her man.
Okay. I am a huge fan of, well, I was a huge fan of Lyrica, even though lately I started to see that she was acting a little crazy and there was crazy rumors.
I have a question.
Yes.
Exactly, a rumor.
Okay.
I've seen memes where it'll say Safari said Lyrica did something, or it was something, or Safari said Lyrica let him smash, or something like. Okay, so what's the thesis? Because I'm so lost.
Okay, so supposedly this already happened. You know how they film a lot earlier, or these things are happening already a lot earlier before they let us actually see what's going on. So
right.
I feel like, I mean, I already heard about this,
right?
But it's happening now. So apparently A1 and Lyrica were going through a bumpy road, so they separated for a couple weeks, and they were not seeing eye to eye. They were even talking.
Maybe because he paints his fingernails. Go ahead.
Anyway, wow.
That was weird. So weird to me. And I think he's good looking. He's like a nice little dreadhead, but it's the fingernails and the nail. It's just weird to me. Go ahead.
Someone said the pearls was too much to take. I think he's different. I don't really... You know, everyone has a thing about them. The fingernail thing kind of did, you know, look a little weird. I don't know what man would sit there and have the time to paint his
right.
nails.
But then again, it's Atlanta. See, but that's where you got to worry.
No, this is Hollywood.
Oh, okay. Got it.
So anyway, they're together. They're, you know, going through their little thing. Apparently, Lyrica got a little bit of wholeness left in her.
Does she? Oh, I thought she was such a sweetie.
Well, this sweetie likes to give a little sweets to everyone, and she happens to. I mean, this is all what they're saying.
Right.
So, you know, she's had a little run-in with some new guy named Rockstar that's part of the new cast.
How's he look?
Seems a little crazy to me. I think he's hit. I would not hit.
Does he look like he could beat A1?
No. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what A1's all about. I hope that A1 has a lot of, you know, a lot of that walk in his talk type of shit.
He's a big dude. You better back it up. So, get your woman. Lyrica's beautiful.
Lyrica's beautiful, but she's doing too much right now. So anyway, they apparently say that he had, you know, Safari and Lyrica apparently were texting each other, And one thing led to another, and then out of nowhere, they apparently smashed.
See, but my thing is, Safari knows about A1. Safari knows about Lyrica. Like,
you knew that they were together, so I get the situations like this happen sometimes, but you knew that they were together. You knew,
right? And this Safari would be the wrong one. Lyrica is wrong because at the end of the day, the same way we get on guys about it, you can't let anybody else make your man or woman look stupid. Like, that's just that. Like, if you're Lyrica, you're on this show, out of everybody, Safari, like, you know.
I mean,
Safari. I mean, I'm not saying I want to talk to Safari. I'm just saying I would be smart enough
to. You had talked to Safari before the whole dick thing happened?
Oh, nah. Okay. I didn't like him before that.
First of all,
that's sad.
First of all,
you're shallow.
I want to say that the whole dick thing has been happening.
It took me a while. It took me a while to like Safari. I'm not gonna lie. Like, at first, I was like, he's so annoying. He's so corny. We saw him live perform, and I was like, I think I like him a little bit.
I think he's so annoying and corny.
And then the print came out, and I was like, oh, I like him a lot of it. I like Safari. Yeah, you think he's whack? You think he's corny? Yeah, after what Nikki said.
I think he's corny. I think he has certain female tendencies about him, but I also like him.
Yeah.
I also, he's got some good things. He's also a good guy. Let's not just paint him all in this light.
Yeah, but what is A1 gonna put the beats on him or what? Or is this a plot?
Women normally say, no, he's not bad. After they get good dick, they be like, no, he's all right.
Yeah, right.
He's not like.
Who cares if he has 10 wives, 8 kids? He's a nice guy.
Oh my God. Right. So, well, let's
so what did Lyrica say about the D?
So anyway, Lyrica's denying this. She's in full denial. So this is where it gets a little crazy because Ray J's Ray J's messy and he's in the middle of all of this. So Ray J, A1, and Safari all used to be friends.
Okay.
So now Ray J feels like being a friend, he can't look at A1 knowing what happened with Safari and Lyrica.
My question was Lyrica and A1 on a break?
Yes.
Oh, then my mans, you're going to have to keep that to yourself, bro. And I'm going to tell you why. Back in the day, I would have been like, no, that's wrong. But this is life. Like, a break. All right, who A1 was hitting? He probably was hitting off strippers.
He did have a new, singer or something.
All right, so if she wanted dip in a Safari because she saw what we saw, I'm not judging her.
Okay, but now here's the thing.
They were on a break.
Safari and A1 were friends. Why would you, if you're gonna dip, because
I don't do the friend thing.
Why not? You dip, I dip, we dip.
Hey.
But not in the friend pool.
No, not in the same cast. Like, you gotta share this love and hip hop castness. But what I will say is, it is unfair that on a break, a guy can do whatever they want, but she's never gonna hear the end of that.
I would not ever let her hear that. I'd be like, what's the I'm sorry, Lyrica?
I'd be like, you wanna go to Jamaica? No Safari rides for you. I don't know. Okay, so what's going on right now in the season? Are they fighting over this?
So Ray J got them to do a sit down. First of all, A1 and Lyrica.
Yo, Ray J's so messy.
He's so messy. AJ, you hear me? AJ. So Ray J, Lyrica, Princess, A1, and Marcus and Brooke Valentine, we're all gonna have this dinner because A1 and Lyrica are fucking pregnant.
Or is Safari and Lyrica pregnant?
Thank you, because I'm sorry, but if you guys were trying before and it never worked, and all of a sudden you have a break and you have sex with Safari, I don't know what's like.
See, this is juicy. I'm not gonna lie, it is juicy, but I'm always gonna feel like it's scripted and like they're doing this for the ratings, and Safari was a safe person to use. in this, and because they know A1 won't beat the shit out. If not, and this really did happen, because this really could happen. This is life.
This is life.
This is life. He will be denying that kid until that kid is freaking born.
Okay. I think, first and foremost, Safari is wrong.
He's
Why
wrong.
would you have done this?
Yeah.
I would not picture him to be the type to have a bro and fuck his girl. I just feel like that, and that's
I
why
would
I feel
figure
like this
Safari
is
would
staged.
snitch. Yeah, like I feel like Safari would be like, nah, that's my bro, like loyalty, blah, blah, blah.
Right.
But
But you never know when a woman, because this is the thing, we've never
Lyrica's
really
bad,
seen,
yo. I love Lyrica.
We've never really seen how a woman is when she's the one that's thirsting. That's the thing. You don't know what
You're
kind
right.
of
We know
messages
Lyrica
she was
as a
putting
as a
out.
girlfriend, as a wife. We don't know.
Single.
We don't know Lyrica
Hurt
on
Lyrica.
on a break.
Spiteful Lyrica. You know what I mean? So
See,
maybe.
But in general, whether it's Love and Hip Hop, whether it's Black Ink, whether it's real life, there's like a
How
code.
can you compare Black Ink, Love and Hip Hop?
Cause what?
It's
and
reality.
real life
What they
in
do all?
the same fucking conversation.
Nah,
It's
they all do the
reality.
same thing.
Real
Black
life,
in real life.
These are situations.
There's
I get what you're
situations
saying,
that
but these are
happen.
situations that happen in real life.
Yeah.
Are they real? Probably not, because I feel like they were all, when this whole situation happened and they were all confronting each other, Lyrica was laughing. She was like, wait, what did you say, Safari? And Safari was like covering his face the whole time. He didn't want to say anything. So to me, I feel like if that was me and you went and told someone that I fucked you and I really didn't, I'm turning this whole dinner table
Oh, I'm flipping shit.
upside. Exactly.
I'm be like, swear to God on you. Swear to God on your dick. We did that. You lying. Like, I'll go crazy.
Exactly.
I will explain myself
You
to
don't
the
just
death
sit
to
there
get
and
to the bottom
laugh
of it.
and,
I don't like that.
kiki and
I don't
think,
take that shit lightly. Don't lie on me.
Then Ray J goes and says, I just hope it's not his baby. So then Lyrica gets up like, Ray J, no, see what you're not gonna do. What?
Oh no.
I was pregnant or not pregnant?
I'm like, who's baby? I'm like, you and Princess will get slapped.
Princess was being the homie. As soon as she knew what was happening, she got up to go and tell Lyrica what was happening.
can't.
So that's a real friend, ladies. Girl code, you always stick together.
And you tell them.
Thank
Tell
you.
them what is up, man. I don't know how many times, I can't stress that enough. You know how many times there's been people in both of our inbox and we laugh about it? Like we don't know these people.
They
We
literally
don't
take
care.
turns. They'll go to her and then try
Yeah.
some slick shit, and if it doesn't work, then they'll come to me like, "Hey, beautiful, you look so good.
Yup.
If I could just have a chance," and it's like,
And we be
just
showing
saw
each other
you.
like, look at this one. Look at this one.
Oh, he broke. Look,
See,
look
but then
who's in
there
mine.
are females out there that won't tell you stuff. That will know things about one of your dudes or one of your dudes kicked it to them. It's out there.
Okay, but here's the thing. Here's the question of this whole entire subject is, do you think Ray J trying to let A1 know and also have Safari there so that they could somehow be honest and salvage the friendship, do you think he was wrong? Or do you think that's what a real friend should
No,
do?
a real friend should do that, but let me tell you how that's backfired on me so many times in the past. That sometimes when you try to tell somebody they're being cheated on, they don't want to believe you. Or they're just going to go be like, well, she told me that you was over there. I stopped doing that. Of course, it's different depending on who it is. You know what I'm saying? Certain friends. But when we first got cool in the beginning, I was like, oh no, I'm going right on Facebook and I'm going to tell her what happened yesterday, because I think it looks tacky to chill with somebody and then see something behind their back, kiki about it, and then chill with them again. You're gonna look stupid.
Right.
So it's like it depends on how cool you are with the person and how you go about it. Or you could always just be like, yo, be on point. But then I hate that. I hate when people tell me that and then don't tell
because you're
me.
not saying anything. So be on point. Why?
Right.
For what?
Just freaking say it. But
It's-
see, we never know what's real and what's fake. But what we do know is that shit could really go down in real life. So, guys, when you want to go on a break from your lady and you think you're the pimp, you're the player, believe that a few of your friends are in her inbox.
Oh,
that
yeah.
was waiting for you
Oh,
to
yeah.
mess up. Believe that.
Oh, yeah.
Believe that.
But now, what would you do? Would you want someone to tell you, like, you know, your friend is...
It depends on how serious the relationship was. Like, if it was...
What if it's not serious at all? What if you're just messing with some guy and he tells you that one of your friends is kicking it to him? Or wants to go out, you know, to dinner or something?
It depends on who the guy is. Okay? Because a few of them, I'll be like, I don't give a fuck. Oh, a few of them, I'll be like...
A few?
I can't.
Or, so...
All right.
I don't know if I don't... All right.
Mr. Reddington said, if you're in a relationship and request a break, then it's usually because you want to cheat.
Right. Shout out to Hector. Shout out to Mr. Reddington in the chat.
Or maybe, all right, I definitely agree with that.
You want space? You better join NASA. Ain't no space over here. You better go to the kitchen.
Talk.
Or maybe
You better go to the
Join
couch and play
NASA.
video games.
maybe you want to see the cards. Maybe you want to see the hand that you're dealt. Maybe you want to see if this is really what you want, or if this is like, you know, let's reassess. It's okay to reassess the hand that you have. Like,
I'm a leaver. That's my problem. Is I'm a runner. I've never done a break and then gotten back with somebody. The minute it's I'm like out of sight, out of mind. I'm not even gonna lie. I could like really think I love somebody, and then if I don't see them for 2 weeks, I'm like,
we don't go together.
I barely know him. What do you mean? Like, it's definitely, I do feel like if you're not happy, everybody should have that chance. But I'm big on everybody should be single until they really want to settle down. I hate cheaters. I don't like cheating. I feel like you're only cheating yourself and your own karma. I really feel like if that's how you feel, be single. There's nothing wrong with being single until you get your shit together, until you get right. I have it in my head that guys don't mature until they're like 55.
And even then, girl.
Oh,
And even then, they still...
They mature quick. Y'all mature quicker than us, but not that 55 shit.
I'm
I've been
like,
mature a long
I'm
time.
thinking I gotta wait till 55 to settle down, cause these hoes ain't acting right.
Right. I feel like men aren't ready to settle till about 55.
Right?
That's when they're like, you know what, baby?
When all right,
I'm
serious
good.
question.
Now I'm good.
What made you decide, like, you know what? I'm tired of this pimp game. I think I could settle down
I
right
ain't never
now.
been a pimp.
He's
Say it
so
for the back of the
modest.
church. What'll make you be like, yo, I'll put a ring on that girl's finger?
Just
Time,
somebody-
or is it just something you just know?
It's all the test of time. It's what she goes through with you, and then you say, you know what? All this fucking shit I done been through, she's still fucking with me. She's still been there for me. I gotta roll with her. So
True.
real shit. I mean, you gotta care about her, but
Right. I always wondered that. Like, is it a time? Is it, oh, I ain't got nothing else to do. Let me just stay with this girl.
sometimes
Or
that
if-
happens with some people. Like,
Yeah, that's
So
scary.
settling,
That's wrong.
basically. Because that's
That
what
is
that
wrong.
is.
That's
That's
wrong.
settling.
Right.
yeah, settling is fucking wrong.
I have a friend and I tell him all the time, like, oh, well, if we're like in our 80s and we're not with nobody, yeah, I'll get married. But I would never want him to settle. Like, I want find love. If you don't find love, it's just us, brother. But I'm just saying.
Wait, have you guys seen, like, it was like some meme that said that studies show that we find our soulmates by the
Oh.
age of 21.
21. I don't even know anybody I knew when I
There
was
was a
21.
meme of Kermit the Frog, and he's like, what?
Where'd he go? I ain't rocking with a dude who will not act right, hoping he comes around. Amen. Will
You
Millions
know-
here's marriage and logs off. Yeah.
Oh my
Fly, my little
God.
butterfly. Fly. Shout out to Tyler. We missed you. But what I will say is ending a lot of marriages. And to me, I find this
Talk.
crazy.
Talk.
This fortnight that everybody's talking about, they said that a lot of the divorces that has been happening this past year
Because of Fortnite.
is because of Fortnite.
Alright, hold on, because I don't even know what this Fortnite is, and I don't even know what the big deal is.
It's like,
What
is it like the
big
Call
deal?
of Duty wave? It's
Is
just
it
like,
like
you know what it
a-
is? It's like a group. You know how like you could group chat? It's a group game.
Okay.
You know how Call of Duty, like my nephew would have the headphones on and be talking to like 5 different people playing it.
Right.
Fortnite, you could get your team. You
But
could get your team
what's
together.
The purpose? It's like Sims.
Nah, I don't know. Anybody in the chat want to put us on exactly? Is Fortnite more like Call of Duty? Is it like Tomb Raider-ish? I saw a female in it. But all I know is that people are on it so heavy that it's causing divorce. I personally don't think basically a gathering of losers. It's a game where you shoot and build stuff. Okay, so it's like what's the game that Di likes? Minecraft. It's like Minecraft meets
Sims.
shooting and Sims and shit.
Okay.
And you have like a village, I guess. My thing, the real issue is women not letting their man do them. Come on. So this is
okay,
my
hold
thing.
on, because here's one thing, and I will say this because I've experienced this, and I know a lot of females experience this, and we kind of have different opinions back and forth with this.
Right.
Because I really fucking hate when a guy is sitting there all day long, like just all fucking day long, and doesn't want to go out, doesn't want to go eat, doesn't want to breathe fresh air, doesn't want to do nothing but be on this game. It's cool. And in Duchess's perspective, she says, well, at least they're home. Fuck that. Fuck that. Don't be home to do nothing.
But at least you know where he's at. I know men that don't come home. At least if he's playing that video.
That's called settling.
That is settling.
You know
You're
what?
absolutely
You
right.
tell her.
That's
You
right.
tell her,
I don't want any of
because
you video game playing freaks.
she'll sit there and be like, no, it's okay. At least he's no. Go do something. Let's do something.
I mean, it is an outlet. Like, you know, some people play video games. I understand if it gets in the way of, like, you're not going to the dinner table, you're ignoring your kids, you know, what if he just has an addictive personality? What if that's the only thing he has left? What if your husband doesn't have friends, doesn't go out, and he just has a video game? Now, I will say, nobody wants to look at a dude in the same pajamas or basketball shorts all day playing video games.
Thank you, because that shit
I
gets
get
old.
it. I get it. But a divorce over a video game, let me tell you how many video games I've broken in my life, girl. Like,
so your advice is, instead of divorcing and breaking the marriage, break the video game.
I mean, or try to compromise first. Try to have a talk first. Like, listen, there's got to be a balance, because you know what? While he's playing that video game, I could be straightening my hair. I could be watching Love and Hip Hop. I could be doing all types of ill shit that he would probably be annoyed about.
Ooh,
I really jumped.
I
Ooh,
love
champagne.
I don't think, yeah.
I don't know, man. I don't know. Maybe it is a reason to get a divorce, because I'm big on, if you ain't happy, go. And if Fortnite makes you realize he's a loser, hey.
Listen, I'm not saying there's everyone in the chat is tweaking right now because I said that. I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with playing video games. We all have outlets. We're here now because this is our outlet. So we get that everyone has different, hobbies or whatever, and Fortnite might be one of them. But all I'm saying is,
don't let it come between your marriage.
Right. Don't let it suck you in all day long, because nobody wants to be sitting around in a house all day watching someone play video games. That's just not it. And if that's the type of level you're on, maybe you're still left in high school. Maybe
right. Because like I said, I don't have a problem with video games. Maybe because, like, in my family, a lot of the guys in my family, my dad, my nephew, they're big on the video games. Like, that was a big thing in my house. But it wasn't, like, to the point where my mom was like, if you don't, like, niggas wasn't missing dinner to play any of these games. But I remember my mom used to go to work, and she was, like, in a corporate office, and my dad would be like, can you print out cheat codes for Tomb Raider? And this lady used to come home with binders full of cheat codes for freaking Tomb Raider for this man. But
see, that's who you marry.
Exactly. That's why. Maybe that's why. I'm a product of my environment.
Mm-hmm.
I can't.
Shout out to Tyler. I'm missing dinner right now talking to you guys. But you see, you're prioritizing.
Right.
You could be playing a video game right now, but instead
But see, 2K, you know what I will say? I mature as I get older. Now, I used to be one of those girlfriends that would buy 2K as soon as they come out. I'll buy you a PlayStation for Christmas. So, in one relationship, I was so modest, and when I left everything. The video game, bedroom set, I left everything. I just wanted to leave and get my peace of mind. That second relationship, that second PlayStation, that second 2K, oh, everything was coming with me, man. We got 2K in the house. If you want to play, I got me a fresh PlayStation, a fresh 2K. I got all of that. So, ladies, it's just about what you're willing to put up with, and if it's that serious.
And speaking of that as well, it's like we also work with it. We're not trying to condemn video games. I mean, we've all played zombies.
Right.
We've all played Call of Duty together. We've all done it with our significant others. It's okay, but just have a nice
balance.
Lucky I'm off the market because I'll be fucking all their girls while they playing
them video games.
And you know what? There's usually one guy that does, because these girls are out looking for attention, and there's always that one guy that's just sitting around.
Yo, I know dudes personally, they spending 4, 5, 6 hours on these games. Like, yo,
that's crazy.
Fucking life.
The hours just go by.
Shout out to Heist. He said, my girl shows me a meme on IG. Every fucking meme on IG. Yo, girls love memes, first of all. Second of all, yo, let me tell you how my mom is like that. I could be in the middle of a conversation. I could be on the phone and she'd be like, you see that? Oh my God. Did you see that meme? And I'm like, what the fuck?
I'd be so annoyed. Like, all right, yeah, I seen that.
Saw it, Mom.
Scroll by it.
I saw it.
I have a phone.
But memes are funny. It is a good way. You know what it is? If your girlfriend's showing you memes, especially if she's sending it to you, that's keeping the conversation going. Back in the day, we would just text. When people text each other, everything is like, hey, what are you doing? Nothing. What are you doing? Okay. Like, at least if she's sending you memes, that's like, you know, don't be a jerk.
Okay, but how? All right. There's also those things where you end up having so much meme conversation that it's like, where's the actual?
Okay, right. We were talking about this.
Is that a do? Is that a don't do? I like to send memes every now and then, but I don't know if I would like to send memes all day.
Sometimes
texting all day instead of actually talking to your girl or your man or whatever.
But what's the big deal with calling?
Yeah, I like
when we could
see.
Text.
I do.
That shit is impersonal.
It is.
You're gonna maybe make a phone call later.
You could be sucking a dick while you texting.
That's true. Like you could be out anywhere while you're. I'm like, it's true.
That's why it's impersonal, because you could be doing anything and texting
at the same time.
It's impersonal.
When people call, it is a little more personal. It does build a different kind of bond. I'm not even gonna front. Texting is texting.
Either way, you're communicating, though. You know what I mean? Like, either way.
But I won't talk on the phone with everybody. Let me tell you, I will ignore a call so fast. If I look at the phone, I'll be like, why are they calling me? Like, certain people I just wouldn't talk on the phone to. But it does build for a bond. But now, see, with video games and texting and all this stuff reminds me of high school. And it's funny because all we're seeing in Hollywood is everybody dating people younger than them.
How weird.
What are all the adults doing?
Courtney.
And if you guys want to take all the younger dudes, I'm cool with that because I'm so into older guys. It's not even funny.
Courtney has been spotted with a fresh 20-year-old, some actor. So, I mean.
And it's not our other boo thing. I liked her last boo.
Eunice Benjamin.
I loved Courtney's last little boo.
The real tall one. I don't know where he's from, but
he was like real aggressive.
I mean, we all know how we feel about aggressive.
Yeah.
That just does it. That's like the icing on the cake.
But like Courtney, Black China, there's like an epidemic. There was a guy too, they said, that was dating like a really, really younger person. A lot of these celebrities, and it's almost like
I don't think I can. I keep thinking, and it's like I just don't. I feel like maybe there are things that the young. Because I'm trying to think, why the hell would you go down? Like, why would you go younger?
You're not trying to look for a relationship. You just trying to get fucked. or you're trying to fuck.
Well, I wouldn't want to do that with a little kid.
Yeah,
a younger dude is not gonna.
Less experienced, less, don't really know things.
It works both ways with men and women. So a woman get a young motherfucker that really don't know much, so now she got a little bit of control in the relationship.
Right, and I always say that.
Older dudes with younger girls, they don't know much, so he just seems like he's the fucking man, but she don't know no better.
Right.
So
it's
what the young shit is about too. So
it's a self-esteem
Would you be
kind
able
of.
to date a younger woman?
I can fuck a younger woman, I can't date her.
Okay.
Because I don't know when Jay-Z dropping a new album, so we can't talk.
Yeah, I don't have nothing to talk about.
The conversation is not there, so the only thing we could do is have sex. I keep saying fuck. I'm so vulgar tonight.
Yeah, we didn't even give you any margarita today.
Yeah, or mimosa.
Yeah, sex. So.
I mean,
true.
I don't know. They're cute. They're cute. I did date at one point. I did date a guy that was younger than me.
But you're still young. You're not at an age
right.
where you're.
But don't fool yourself either. This guy was maybe 3 years younger than me, but he was very young. He was very, but he was like a baby. Like, he was very young-minded, but there was little grown things about him, little grown things. Even the grown things I consider little. But there was
little grown things about him.
There was, he tried, he did his best, but it's just like, no, you're too.
He tried.
He did, like he was trying to do the grown up thing. He was
I get annoyed. Younger people annoy me.
I just feel like you don't have your priorities, and you're young. You want to go out to the strip club every night. You want to go out and have fun and pop bottles all the time.
Like their friends are corny. There. Like youngins have young friends that are dumb,
and they have young tendencies. Like that's fine to do every now and then, but for me to want to do that every single time, like we're just not mentally in the same area anymore.
Right, in the same space. And there was a time not too long ago that you were like, Lee, a lot of the guys you've been looking at are mad little, and I'm like, you're absolutely right. I don't know what I'm doing right now. Why is everybody look mad fresh in the face, mad young? But nah, the mentality's just not there. I'd rather talk to somebody older. I personally believe when somebody goes younger, it's because, well, female-wise, when a female dates a younger guy, I feel like that's because they know an older guy would put them in their place. And when a guy likes a really, really, really younger girl, like you said, because he knows he could impress with little things. It don't take a lot to impress a little girl that ain't got shit.
I mean,
I guess when you're Kourtney Kardashian, you're like, I could do whatever the hell I want.
But not for nothing. Now that you said the whole control thing, it makes sense because she does seem like the type to want to have the control. She does seem like the type that's like, that low key masochist.
Yeah, because look at, she had no control over Scott. No control over Scott.
Scott was a little wild card. We all have our Scotts.
It don't take a lot to impress. It takes a lot to impress me.
I differ. I want to think that it's not as black and white. Like, not all women. That's the thing. That guys deal with a lot of these passed away women, just like women deal with a lot of these passed away guys.
Right.
What's a pass away?
It's like the guys that you meet during your life. You're just passing by.
You know that's not going to be nothing serious.
It's nothing serious. It's a good time. Or it's maybe something you really liked and you wanted, but you should know better. That's your fault. That reflects on how you are at that moment.
Right,
because you should know better. You should know that
can't settle. It's like settling, like he said.
Exactly.
And I was having this conversation with a friend of mine yesterday about that. How, like, you could meet somebody, you could fall for somebody, and you could know you deserve better, you're settling, or like that you would have to carry this weight on your back, and it's just like your life is not something to waste, man. Don't spend your life not being happy. Matter of fact, from today on, I don't care if they're younger than you, older than you, as long as you're happy, you're having fun, and they're making you do better. You want to base something off of who you're messing with. Evaluate the time that you spent dealing with somebody, whether you've excelled in life or went backwards. I've dealt with a lot of people that set me back held me back, even if I held myself back, but it was because I was in that relationship. And then there's people that I'm like, damn, talking to them, I've done this, that. Not that they did anything, but it's just your mindset.
Those are keepers. Those
Right.
are people that make you better.
Right. They make you want more.
Right.
They
That's
make
a
you
fact.
want better.
And then you have some people in life that don't want better.
Right.
So they need the motherfuckers that's not gonna push them to do better.
Exactly. They want somebody just to carry them. I've been in a relationship
Then you have people that want to be with you and they don't want you to
to do
So
better.
be better,
Thank you. I was just gonna
yes.
say that I was in a relationship where the guy was mad because I wasn't able to take care of myself and him. Like basically that's what it was. Like I was going through my own problems, switching jobs or whatever, and his thing was like, "Oh, you're just content." Yeah, cause my bills is paid. My shit is good. Like
Fact.
you're not content that I can't flip the bill for you as well. You know what I'm saying? And then they went on and got somebody that does flip the bill for them. But there's men that will literally hold you back or want you to raise them and take care of them. That to me is sick.
You see,
Sick.
and this is the problem.
I don't want to
Women-
live check to check.
Women want to have the man that protects
If that's your man,
them,
you should hold him down. If he can't hold himself down, he ain't my man. Okay?
holds you down. But at the same time, men want to have that woman that like does everything for them. They want to have that woman that. I mean, have you seen a man sick?
We little bitches. Woman.
Shout
Oh
out to Will
my
Millions in the chat
God.
if he's still in the chat.
Shout out to you, William, and shout out to all you men, because everyone's such a man's man, but let you motherfuckers get sick real quick, and then all of a sudden it's,
Oh my
I
God.
don't feel
Mind
good.
you, when we're sick, us as
gotta-
women,
we
they're
gotta-
like, oh God,
right.
you gonna cook?
Oh, you're sick. Oh,
You're not gonna cook today? You ain't that sick.
your throat hurts, but your hands don't hurt. You can still cook, right?
Oh, you're not going to work? Oh my God. It's just a cold.
Exactly.
Exaggerating, but let a guy be sick.
Let a guy be sick. Then all of a sudden we gotta have 45 meds in the house. We gotta run to CVS and get ourselves like, come on, you guys do too much. You guys do too much for me.
I can't.
I feel like there has to be a revolving door.
Right.
If you get sick, no problem. I'll baby you. Like someone said in the chat room, shout out to Tyler. A woman's job is to nurture. We are motherfucking nurturers.
I nurture.
That's what we do.
I'm built for that shit.
right.
I would
Hashtag
love,
nurture.
I would love to nurture, but I'm just not gonna nurture a little
A grown ass man.
Oh no, I would love to nurture a grown ass man.
Oh my God. You know, maybe we should. Maybe I'll take that one away. She would love.
Okay, so Bert and Ernie are gay. Apparently.
Oh, this is too funny.
So we gotta.
You okay, mama?
All right, I just thought about nurturing a grown man that I know.
Yo, I wish. Oh my God.
We're gonna go on bloopers. Okay, so we're gonna get into.
Bert and Ernie are fucking gay, guys.
And we knew that. So the creator.
I didn't know that. I am shocked. My whole childhood has just like crumbled before my Pompeii just happened to my childhood. Right
Mind
now.
you, and she calls me. She's like, "Yeah." So the creator says that they were originally gay, and I'm like, "Yeah."
Who's the creator?
Oh, I didn't get the name. I was so stunned by the fact
That they were gay, but what? Like the one who made Bert and Ernie.
I guess
could
the
find
guy
it.
behind the
Bert and
characters.
Ernie.
Yeah.
From
Oh, I
Sesame Street.
didn't hear that part. I thought you said somebody called the creator.
Oh no! The creator of
So
Bert and Ernie.
and Ernie were gay guys.
Yes.
Yeah.
They were a couple. A lot of people thought they were brothers or they lived together. So the guy came out and was like, "No, they were gay." Because you remember, this was like 80s. What when Big Bird and them really got popping was like the 80s. So now
I'm a 90s baby, and I grew up on Sesame Street, and then my little sister was born, and that was even more of a reason to keep watching. So I am appalled. Seriously, that's
had
what
a
the
little
fuck
bit
you guys
for-
were doing in that apartment together? Oh
Yeah.
my God. I thought you guys are best friends, roommating it up, shacking it up, you know, like, That's what I figured as a kid, but now it's like, no, you guys were shacking it up.
Right.
For real.
Now, see, growing up, they told me a breakdown for all of them. Like, they said Big Bird was on pills. He was supposed to be like, you know, the token. Because remember, this is the 80s, so the creators are funny. Big Bird was on pills. That's why everything to him was like, hi, everybody. Da-da-da. And Big Bird had that voice. Oscar the Grouch was a bum. He was a drunk, I think. Oscar the Grouch was a drunk bum. Snuffleupagus was a cokehead. Let me see.
Snuffy.
There was another one. There was
Snuffy.
they had the Cookie Monster had the munchies because he was high. That's why he was the Cookie Monster. And then they tried to, mind you, what got me later in life was how they tried to say it was bad for people. Like, they were saying that the Cookie Monster show, it promotes obesity. Like, what? And they were trying to, like, have it, like, yo. But see, the Cookie Monster stayed high.
So, shout out to Sese H for tuning in tonight. I am just shocked right now. I don't even know what to say. What? Cookie Monster being high? I mean, I guess that makes sense. But Grouch being the drunk and the garbage
that
can?
was the low. I don't know if it was a low-key agenda.
It
or
helps because that's what he sounded like anyway, like
Right.
fucking drunk.
Right.
Okay, wait,
or
let's
if it was like all the creators was like, you know what, we're going to make, you know, all these characters are going to be different. Of course, the kids are not going to notice what's going on. But to be fun, Teletubbies was not okay.
They weren't like that when they got the job. Sometimes these people in Hollywood and when you're behind the scenes doing voiceovers and shit like that, it's like, what the fuck? I can get drunk, whatever, as long as I can do my character.
Right, I'm good.
So they got money and have no life.
But I mean, I will say, I don't think it's an agenda because we didn't know no better. We weren't. It's not like we knew. I mean, I didn't know. Did anyone in the chat suspect that Bert and Ernie were gay? Because I had no fucking clue. I thought they were brothers this whole time.
You can't suspect anything when you don't see a person, their
Right.
characters.
Like I didn't.
Elmo wasn't something up with Elmo. What
Yes,
was the
they
deal with
did
Elmo?
say something with Elmo. I forgot what it was with
what it
Elmo, or
was.
like them tickling Elmo with some more other
Yeah,
shit.
like the Tickle Me Elmo was
Yeah.
like some sick shit.
Yeah,
I don't know.
yeah.
But like I said, I don't think it's an agenda because an agenda would mean that they're like kind of like now. Now you could say that cartoons have agendas because now you have cartoons that are showing, you know, it'll be like my daughter's 10, so I guess like a cartoon for someone around the range of 8 to like 13, and it's showing kids kissing already. It's showing kids in relationships. I've even seen Fuller
V
House.
is so mad about this episode of Fuller House. You know Full House, right? So
right.
now they have Fuller House, which is DJ came back and she has her kids. So
They're
it's like,
older now.
yeah, so everybody's older and it's their kids and they're back in the Full House house. And apparently Kimmy Gibbler's daughter, right,
Mind
is
you,
messing
I'm
with
home with
DJ's
my
son,
daughter
and V
watching
is
this
not
on
feeling
Netflix.
this at all. V is like, why are they in a relationship? Why
They
are
were
they
like-
showing this?
They were like 5, a little boy,
What?
a little girl. They were like 5 years old, and they're kind of like, you know, like the little boy was like, "Oh, would you like to get in the pool with me?" And then the little girl's like, "Okay," and then they get in like, why?
Making little 5-year-olds think it's cool to have boyfriends.
Thank you.
Right.
So
And
now
see,
that's
now we're
something you're
noticing
putting in
it.
their minds. So that I could see as an agenda. That is an agenda because if your kids are watching Fuller House, which you think is a family show,
And that's why when we were
now
that
you're setting
age,
them up for that.
at that age, we're already like, well, how come we don't have a boyfriend? Why don't boys like us? Am I
But
not
see,
pretty? Am I not this? Am I not that?
what
Because
agenda-
that's how it starts.
What agenda besides showing me my ABCs and 1, 2, 3s did Sesame Street have? Because I didn't know any of this sick shit
There
was happening.
any suggestive material was
That
shit
any
in
of
there.
this was happening.
I knew that Teletubbies, there was something not right about them.
That was definitely okay. Tinky
I
Winky
didn't
had a
watch
purse.
I was already too old, like when it came out, but I would notice little things, and they show a lot of weird, like they were pulling stuff out of each other's butt, or like while this one's dancing, if you look to this side of the screen, the other one's like wiggling on the other one. Yo, it's mad, like they say, hidden agenda shit that you don't pay attention. So if you guys have small children, you're looking to have small children. I'm not saying TV is the devil. I'm not one of those people.
I am. You can quote me. Do not let your kids watch unless you know exactly. Even
right,
if you
have to watch it.
cartoon.
You have to like pay attention
I sit
to
there
it.
and whatever she's into, I watch with her. And after a couple of episodes, I make my diagnosis on whether it's okay or not, and if this is going towards an okay direction.
A lot of people are not watching what their kids are watching.
And
well,
that's
maybe
the
a lot
problem.
of
In
people
front of
should.
the TV and saying I'll be in the kitchen cooking.
No, baby,
whatever.
not unless you know that this is a show that's actually going to take your kid's mind somewhere and not a bad place, somewhere positive. If this TV show is going to show my kid that you should be talking back to your parents and slamming the fucking door, like most of these, don't want to say it, like most of these privileged motherfuckers do.
I thought you was gonna say deadbeat moms.
No,
That's
good. Now that you said it.
But you monitor what they're watching and just pay attention, and then don't blame later like, oh, my kid is doing this, my kid is doing that. Yeah, there's an agenda that's going on. It's not a secret. You
Like,
have to pay attention.
Show, I think I told you, and I don't know if you guys have seen this, if you guys have little brothers or siblings or sons, daughters, whatever. There's a show called Star versus the Forces of Evil or something like this. This is on Nickelodeon. It's, when you see it, it's cute characters. It's kind of emo. You know, they have like bones and skulls and stuff. So it doesn't look like a bad show. It looks kind of, it's cute. So I start watching the show, and out of nowhere, it shows, I think it was a boy kissing another boy, or I don't.
But see, but I was just about to say something about that, because I see a lot of the guys in the chat talking about this. TV won't make your kid gay. I can see if you don't want them to be exposed to that at a young age. I get that, but what we're saying is more. Your kid watching a show will sexualize them, period. I'm not saying, because somebody said in one show they have 2 gay dads on it.
Whoa. What happens is you're giving, like you said about the agenda, by showing a boy and a little girl trying to have a relationship. It's the same thing with gay.
You think so?
Yes.
I know so. Because now what you're doing, not to say that it's not okay.
Well, no,
But I'm
entirely.
if you're gay, you're gay. If you're gay, you're gay. I don't think a TV show can make you gay.
It can,
but
it'll
open up your mind now to something that you didn't know.
Let's say
was
this:
a thing.
if you're 3 or 4 years old, you don't know what gay is. So when
Right.
you, like you said, you see the boy and the girl trying to have a relationship, going in the pool with me. Now some kids might say, "Oh, a boy is supposed to be with a girl," but then when you see a girl with a girl or a man with a man, now the little kid is looking like, "Oh, it's okay to be with a man."
Right.
So yes, it gives you the idea that gay is okay.
Maybe I just say that because I was an oblivious kid. Like, I was really oblivious. Like, I had 2 gay besties, and I would be like, she's not gay, she just dresses comfortable. She was in sweats and a Yankees jersey all of grammar school. And I'm like, she's not ready to show her boobs. My other boy, he was gay. And I'm like, he's not gay, he just knows how to dress. And they're like, yes, exactly, bitch. He's gay. He dresses too well. So I was oblivious.
He's gay. He dresses too well.
Too well.
They're like, exactly, Leanna.
As a kid, that was your first gaydar.
I was a sharp dresser when I was young.
No, my boy used to match down to everything.
Matching doesn't make you gay.
But see, that's how they correlated it back
Unless
then.
your panties match your bra, then you gay.
Right. He would
Why
get,
would
let's
you be wearing a bra?
say if
Because
his
you gay.
if
Men
his
wear
sneakers
bras and they wanna
if
be
his
women.
sneakers were red and black, he would get a red shirt for under, a black shirt, and then cut it up so you see the red under the black.
That's pretty much gay.
And then he would match
You're
everything.
gonna alter your clothes,
Hey,
then you're gay.
my boy was
Or you
popping.
could really be on top of your shit and be a
Yeah.
stylish
A
person.
man ain't alter. He might buy the red to
You know
match
how many
the
men
black.
I know that alter
So-
everything
Hold
they
on.
wear to make
Tyler,
sure?
why do you say that? Because I do work in corporate America. Thank you. They already knew about me being high. Shout out to everybody else who's in the chat. Heist, Andrea's always holding us down. Genesis, Otez, White. Now, V has a story that I need her to share before we get out of here, because I know we have to get out of here.
Oh my god, I have a shocker for you guys.
But real quick, I just want to make sure for all the battle rap fans that are tuned in, again, we know October 13th, the strike.
2.5.
But I'm even looking at it right here because it's all over everywhere. I see the trailer right here in my corner peripheral. Banned? I'm ready for this. Steams versus Jackboy. I won't even ask because I don't want to know what this is. Like most of the time when shit like this happens, I won't ask. I won't ask nobody. I won't ask BZ nothing. Nobody, because I want to be surprised the same way the fans are. I want to see the trailers drop as they drop. Like I want to see, and Steams and Jackboy, I'm so excited for that.
This
That
was
is
like a
so
random little
fire.
surprise after just dropping Strike, and then these little like out of nowhere these little messages come up with band. It's like, oh shit, we're getting 2.
So it's okay. So Andrea says battles that already happened and that they're just gonna keep releasing band like the vault, but it's not a
I
vault.
thought you didn't want to know since she told you.
Right. Right. I'm like, oh, okay.
They're gonna be on, like, say, Jackboy and Steams was on, I think Body Bag, but it was on another league down Maryland or somewhere DMV or something. So nobody knew. So that battle was actually made and set up to drop on the URL, but nobody knew that.
That's cool, but I'd rather them do it on the URL stage. I mean, I get it, but I want to be there. I didn't know it was already premeditated. I want to see that. I was excited for that, but that's still dope. Mad stuff is coming out. You gotta remember, we still waiting to see ourselves on that Gnome 8 stage, and there's still battles that haven't come out. So I'm patiently waiting on all of those.
Meanwhile, I'm over here digging my hat all the way. Like,
right.
I'm not ready for Gnome. I'm not. But I'm ready for October 13th because my fucking birthday is on the 9th.
That's V's birthday weekend, so we're gonna do a big that whole
Shit,
weekend.
happy belated birthday.
Thank you.
Yes.
Cheers.
Totally fucking
Here,
forgot.
here. Cheers to my
That's why
birthday.
we're cheering.
Honestly, I had a really good birthday, and I didn't do nothing extravagant or crazy, but it was perfect. Like I feel like I'm content with my birthday. I'm happy with how my birthday went, except for Will Mill not picking up the phone until the whole weekend. And I'm gonna continue putting Will on blast until Will sends me a birthday present.
We're waiting.
So V, wrap us up with this crazy, crazy story.
Okay. So you guys have not heard no sick shit yet till you hear this. So
Thank you. Go ahead.
It's all right. So anyway, one of my friends, my manager, I should say, from work, was telling me a story that happened to one of her friends that I was just like, what? I couldn't even believe that some shit like this happened. And I've been watching a lot of CSI and a lot of Law and Order and a lot of Blue Bloods, and it's just not. I don't think it's as messy as this shit is. By the way, guys, we have mimosas in our cups, and we also had. Today was sponsored by margaritas and champagne and orange juice.
I don't even want to show you. That was too much.
We've done a lot today, but anyway, and you see, we still hold it together. Okay. So, my friend said that her friend had just gone through a really bad breakup with a guy. It was a really terrible time. She wanted to kind of get her friend out of it and be happy and like, girl, let's go out. We need to get you like back on the market and back to dating. You need to get over this guy. So she convinced her to start an online profile. I think it was Tinder. I'm not sure. I don't want to I don't want you guys to be like, oh my God, Tinder. But it was a dating site, an app that she downloaded. She put her information out there. She went through a couple of people, and she finally found that one person that she was like, okay, sure, why not? Let's get it together. So they got together. They're talking online. They're responding back and forth every day. They talk on the phone. He seems like a good guy. He seems like he's a normal guy. He's happy. He's like, saying jokes. He's super nice to her. So she's like, wow, like I really met a good guy. So they decided to have a date night. And he told her, he was a chef, so he was like, you should come over to my place. I'll make you dinner. We'll put over some wine.
And just said, this is a hell of a build-up.
Oh my God, it is. So, she's like, okay, so I decided for the first date, like, why not? Let me go to his house. First place where you went wrong, bitch. You never go to his house. You don't even know what he's right. Off of Tinder, off of a dating app, you would do that? You would meet up with someone in their house?
Right.
We could go somewhere. We could go meet up at a restaurant. You could cook for me on like the 15th date that we go on. That's when you could cook for me. So anyway, she goes over. He makes meatballs for dinner. So she's eating meatballs, nothing wrong with that. So after she goes home, they had a nice time. She goes home. She said that she started to feel really bad stomach pains
Crazy.
A couple of hours after. And she never in her life felt these stomach pains before. So she was kind of like, what's going on? Oh my God. And as time kept going by, these stomach pains got worse and worse and worse, to the point that she said she thought she was going to die. Like, she really felt like this pain was so unbearable. So
like if her appendix exploded.
Exactly. Some serious crazy shit like that. So she goes to the doctors and she's getting checked out.
Everybody's
she's texting everybody.
Guess
right.
Yeah, and they're never gonna guess this ending, yo.
Someone says she's pregnant. No, they didn't even get that far. She went home after dinner. They had a great time and then she went home. So after, when she's sitting there in the checking, waiting for the results, the doctor comes in and the doctor says, what have you been up to like the past 24 hours? And she's telling her like, well, I went to work. I came home, like this, that, and the third. She's like, well, what did you have for lunch? What did you eat? Like, what were you eating today?
Let's get to the bottom of this,
and she's
shorty.
like, well, I went on a date and this guy cooked for me. So now she's worried. She's looking at the doctor like, wait, but why? Why are you asking me all these questions? What's going on? What do I have? And the doctor said, you have traces of human
Remains
DNA in your system, in your body.
Crazy.
What?
So that means, hold up. First of all, this is what I got out of it. Because when I started asking a lot of questions, they were like, well, the girl just wanted to get out of there. She's happy she made it out alive, blah, blah, blah. My thing is, this dude got off on feeding the last chick to the new chick.
We don't even know if it was a girl he killed.
That's crazy. No, Tyler. It was human remains. So somewhere along the line, mind you, when I told this story to somebody in my family, they was like, well, if you Google it, they do say that there's cannibals all over New York City. Like there's people who believe they're vampires. There's cannibals. My thing is, I wouldn't have let her leave that hospital. We would have had to turn somebody in that night. Like, that would have been crazy. But can you imagine? Like, I would have threw up even more to know that you ate human remains. Oh my God.
I don't even know where to start. I mean,
yo, if you thought I was scared of dating strangers before this story, my fear is at an all-time high right now.
Especially because the girl said that this was unnormal. There was not one thing that she could have said, oh shit, maybe he's crazy. There was not one red flag, not even in the house. She didn't see, everything was clean. Everything was right where it had to go. Nothing looked crazy. There weren't no crazy dolls. There weren't no like little dungeon spaces. There weren't no shrines like this.
I'm appalled.
This was a perfectly normal guy.
And the crazy shit is that's what she said. He was normal. He was nice. He was cool. None of that.
Now I have questions. And I know we all have questions, but I still don't know. I have to go back. She has to go back to work
to find out more details.
I just want to know, like, where did he get this meat from? Like, what if there's a whole market we don't even know about? I mean, there's a black market where you could sell fucking organs. Is there an actual market where you can go and be like, hey, let me get a half a pound of fucking human?
Nah, B. That was his last chick.
Oh, but then if that was his last girl, where did he kill her? Where did he butcher her? It's not easy cutting through bone. It's not easy even cutting through like a fucking meat bone. I can't picture what it's like cutting through an actual like human bone, limb thing, whatever. Ew. I just, listen, ladies and gentlemen, because this could happen to you.
How am I ever gonna date, man? And there's people doing this.
It'll never be on an app. I'll tell you that.
Oh my
You'll never
God!
go on an app.
I'm just gonna be single for the rest of my life.
I would love to stay safe, and you guys can call me a bitch all you want. Because I'm not getting eaten, so I don't care. Call me a bitch.
Yo,
call
why
me
is
mean.
my man, yo, Tyler, you be bugging every show, bro.
What he said?
Semen is produced in the scrotum. That's where he got it. It's not semen, bro.
It's a fucking human body, dog.
We're talking like the actual kind.
You know what?
I don't know if I
sorry.
believe that, how they analyze
She
the
said
remains.
DNA.
They said human remains. They said you
Okay.
ate.
Remains.
You ate human
I
said
remains.
DNA. Okay.
I said
If
DNA.
you just said DNA, then it could have been sperm, right?
Oh, I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
I get what you're
But if
saying.
it's
Nah.
human remains,
Human remains. It
Remains.
mind you, she had the stomach pain, so they had to go by what did she eat. They had to figure out what was in her stomach.
This motherfucker. It
So
takes
we're gonna-
about 2
we gotta
weeks to
see if
get
we
back
find
a blood.
Too much more information
Relentless.
about it. But guys, we want to thank everybody for tuning in this week. We're about to wrap it up and get out of here. We got to figure out what we're going to do with the rest of this champagne. But before we get out of here, about a month ago, I ran into a kid online. We had a heavy debate about, you know, the radio breaking artists and about new music coming out, you know, old school versus new school, how a lot of people, it's basically in a world full of mumble rap versus hip hop. An example, Ebro did a rest in peace funeral for hip hop on the radio because when Eminem came back with his diss track back to MGK, all the old heads think this was perfect. Like Eminem said what he had to say. The new people were like, that shit was whack. It's not catchy. So I wanted my friend to know that on this show, we may not be Hot 97 where we're picky about who we break, but if we recognize talent and we want to break an artist, that's what Finesse and Chill originally was for. Not only for us to talk about what we want to talk about, but in the same sense of to promote everybody's talent. You see, we're always talking about Softae's lip products. We're always shouting out our tattoo friends at Chakra Tattoos. We are all about promoting people that have talent or a dream. So I wanted to hear the music for myself and I liked it. So now I need y'all to check out my boy on the outro, Little Paris, originally from the Bronx. He's in ATL now. I'm dying to go to ATL, so we definitely gonna have to take a trip out there. So thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure you check out this video. V, tell them where they could reach you at.
So you guys can get me at Sitting Pretty, Sitting X Pretty. The names are right there, so you know, just go on and add both of us. We're kind of not sitting where we should be sitting, but just make sure you guys add us.
I didn't think about that either.
It's okay. So make sure you guys add us there, and you can find me also on Facebook at V Montana. Make sure you guys are following both, and also make sure you guys are following the YouTube Finesse and Chill and 15 Minutes of Fame.
Cause Unc be getting them exclusives.
Exactly.
But don't worry, Unc. We got your back. October 13th.
We're ready to work.
We ready to work.
Well, now that it's the strike, we're off strike.
We off strike.
We're gonna work.
See, what's funny was when the battlers was acting up, we was on strike. We didn't want to have no conversations with anybody. But now that it's back in business, now we off strike, so they could go on strike.
Now we're ready to work.
So shout out
We're
to
already thinking about our outfits. We're already trying to put together shirts. If you guys are interested in Finesse shirts, let us know.
Yes.
We got all of these things stirring up in the little pot, so make sure you guys tune in for all of this.
Yes. Thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure you hit us up.
Thank y'all for coming out. Have a good night.
Yeah, I'm smoking Jumanji. My coffee cup muddy. I be out with Sunny.
She was never a letdown. Had a different pen now. Put your sweats on for me, yeah. Cause I got the plug, I'll make it call for green. Oh, I'm talking late night for ya. Let me lay a great time on ya. Don't hesitate, no, don't ya, no. Just say you will come through and chill, chill, oh, chill. Just say you will come through and chill. Said I